Today, many people of the world visit the Democratic People's Republic of Korea in the east. The Taedong River is flowing through Pyongyang, the capital. Koreans call it Mother River. It is because the Taedong River Basin is one of the 5 cradles of human culture. The relics showing the traces of 8 men in the first half of the Paleozoic era excavated in the Pyongyang area proved that the Taedong River Basin is a cradle of humankind and primitive culture. Tangun, father of the Korean nation, was born in Pyongyang 5,000 years ago. He set up a country near the Taedong River, naming it Ancient Joseon and fixing Pyongyang as its capital. Pyongyang was the capital of Tangun Ancient Joseon that existed for 3,000 years and of the Okryu that was powerful for 1,000 years. The Taedong Gate, Ilmil Pavilion and other relics of the Okryu are preserved in the original state in Pyongyang. Kaesong was the capital of Okryu, the first unified state in Korea. Three kingdoms were unified for the first time by Wangun, founder of Okryu. Korea originated from Okryu. Kaesong today is attracting the attention of the world public as witness of national division. The Korean nation, unusually diligent and resourceful, created valuable cultural wealth and traditions along with Taedonggang culture. Koreans blazed the trail of astronomy and mathematic type, thereby making particular contributions to human civilization. Okryu ceramics, with a history of over 1,000 years, have become rare valuables of the world for their elegant colors, peculiar shapes, and delicate pattern. The world-famous tonic Kaesong Okryu Insam started to be grown during Okryu, and its methods have been developed till today. Hojun, a famous doctor of Korea, published Dong-i-Bogam, Encyclopedia of Traditional Medicine of Korea, a 25-volumed medical encyclopedia in the 17th century, and thus greatly contributed to medical treatment and human health. Folk festival and folk games of Korea are associated with a 5,000-year-long history and resplendent cultural traditions. Famous national dishes of Korea greatly contributed to the development of food culture. Korean women like to wear chima and jogori. They are peculiar national costumes with long tradition. Korea is surrounded by seas on 3 sides and has distinct 4 seasons. Mount Baekdu is the most famous of the 6 celebrated mountains. It was formed by volcanic eruption 1,000,000 years ago. It seems white all the way around with white snow, hence its name Baekdu or White-Headed Mountain. It is called an ancestral mountain because the Great Baekdu Mountains links all places of the Korean peninsula as one. Lake Cheon is located on the top of the mountain. The clear water of it contains many components good for human health. Different species of animals and plants are found on the lake. Mount Baekdu is a revolutionary battle site of the anti-Japanese armed struggle led by President Kim Il-sung. It is also a time-honored place where leader Kim Jong-il was born. Therefore, it is proud of being a sacred mountain of revolution. Mount Myohyang is covered with lots of queer-looking rocks and abounds in waterfall. This is Manpok Valley. The Pohyon Temple is a relic representing the outstanding architecture of Okryu. The International Friendship Exhibition House displays gifts offered to President Kim Il-sung and leader Kim Jong-il by foreign party and state heads, political party and public organization figures, individual persons and organizations. Chilbo means 7 kinds of treasures. The mountain is known well in the world. Not only Koreans but foreigners earnestly wish to see the mountain. It presents varieties of beauty spots, including mountains, waterfalls, ravines, and lakes. Korea, a country of morning calm. Korea is called a country of scenic beauties. From olden time, Pyongyang was famous as the most beautiful place in the world. Manyeongdae is in Pyongyang. In this beautiful place, where one can see a kaleidoscopic view, President Kim Il-sung was born, and his patriotic family lived generation after generation. Pyongyang has many monumental edifices. The monuments are visited by many foreigners as well as Koreans today too. The Fatherland Liberation War Martyrs Cemetery was built anew in Juche 102, 2013 to mark the 60th anniversary of victorious war. The victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum was also reconstructed as a grand monument of history. Visiting grand monumental edifices in Pyongyang, people said they came to feel deeply the Korean people's fervent aspiration and practice for unique architecture of the world level. In the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, the word people is frequently heard. The building in the heart of Pyongyang is not a state office, but the People's Theater, and there are growing mass service bases named after people, such as Grand People's Study House, People's Palace of Culture, and People's Pleasure Ground. The DPRK regards the absolute service for people and love for posterity as the foremost policy of the state. It enforced the universal compulsory education and universal free medical care since 1950s. The universal 12-year compulsory education have been enforced since Juche 103, 2014. And recently, the Breast Tumor Institute of the Pyongyang Maternity Hospital, Okryu Children's Hospital, Ryugyong Dental Hospital, and many other mass treatment bases were built across the country, contributing to the improved health of the people. Living under the benevolent popular policy, the Korean people sincerely support their party, leader, and socialist system. With the unbreakable single-hearted unity, the DPRK is steadily advancing only along the road of independence, Tangun, and socialism in any adversity. Today, the DPRK is ushering in new youthful days. Let us take the head of the world to build a civilized socialist state suitable to a thriving nation at the earliest possible date. That is the decision of the DPRK and its will and practice. It is the steadfast resolve of Marshal Kim Jong-un to break through the cutting edge with a resolve, erect world-level structures with a will, and build a thriving nation with a practice. The service personnel and people of the DPRK are working unprecedented miracles with Korean speed. The DPRK is prospering every day in the miracles. The visitors to the DPRK will witness the reality of this country, pervaded with fresh youth, under the care of the youngest and most outstanding leader in the world, and also a brighter future of Kim Jong-un's Korea.